The Resilience Path: Cultivating Strength for Personal Evolution. Written by Ronnie Rowland, published by Growth Literacy Lounge. Introduction. Welcome to the Resilience Path: Cultivating Strength for Personal Evolution. As we embark on this journey together, remember, this is not just a book, it's a conversation between you and me, a shared exploration of the depths of personal growth. Our core message, Unlocking Potential, a journey of personal growth, serves as our compass, guiding us through the transformative power of self-awareness, continuous improvement, and the relentless pursuit of personal evolution. In the following pages, you'll find insights, strategies, and reflections on your journey. Each chapter is a stepping stone towards cultivating resilience, fostering a growth mindset, and leading a more fulfilled and purposeful life. Remember, the path to unlocking your full potential is paved with challenges, each one an opportunity to grow stronger and more resilient. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Chapter 1: The Power of Self-Awareness. Welcome to the first step on your incredible journey toward personal evolution. If you're reading this, you're probably looking for change, growth, or maybe even a bit of both. Guess what? You're in the right place. Our journey begins with a fundamental building block of personal growth: self-awareness. You see, self-awareness is like the compass of our trip. It helps us understand where we are, where we want to go, and which direction to take. It's about peering inward, recognizing our strengths, weaknesses, and everything else. It's understanding our emotions and thoughts and how they influence our actions. Pretty important, right? Now you might be wondering, how do I cultivate this self-awareness? Great question. Let's dive into some practical ways to deepen your understanding of yourself. Reflection exercises. Carve out some quiet time each day to reflect. Ask yourself questions like, what made me happy today? Or what challenges did I face, and how did I respond? Reflecting on these questions helps you understand your emotional triggers and how you react to different situations. Journaling. There's something magical about putting pen to paper. Journaling allows you to freely express your thoughts and emotions, providing insights into your inner world. It's a powerful tool for self-discovery, helping you spot patterns and areas for improvement. Feedback as a growth tool. Feedback from friends, family, and colleagues can be a goldmine for self-improvement. It offers a different perspective on your behavior and traits. Remember, feedback is not about criticism, it's about growth. Embrace it with an open mind and heart. As you embark on this self-awareness journey, remember it's a process. Some days you'll learn heaps about yourself. Other days, not so much. And that's okay. The key is to keep at it with curiosity and compassion. You might be thinking, this self-awareness stuff sounds great, but what's next? My friend, that's where the excitement lies. The next chapter will explore the thrilling world of embracing change. Change is inevitable, but how we approach it can make all the difference. Imagine harnessing change as a powerful ally in your journey of personal evolution. Intrigued? I thought so. Stay tuned because we're just getting started. Together, we'll navigate the twists and turns of this journey, transforming challenges into stepping stones for growth. So grab your metaphorical backpack, and let's continue our adventure into the unknown. Chapter 2: Embracing Change. Change is the only constant in life, yet it often feels like a curveball. As we venture further on our path of personal growth, embracing change becomes not just a skill but a superpower. This chapter is about turning the fear of the unknown into your strength, a source of energy propelling you forward. Think of change as the ocean's waves. You can either let them knock you down or learn to surf. Sure, surfing takes practice, courage, and a bit of falling off the board, but the exhilaration of riding those waves. That's what embracing change is like. Ready to dive in? Techniques for embracing change. First, acknowledge that change is happening. Resistance often comes from a place of fear. By accepting change, you're taking the first step toward managing it. Next, try to identify the opportunities that change brings. It could be a chance to learn something new, meet new people, or even reinvent yourself. Every change brings possibilities if you're willing to look for them. Overcoming resistance to change. Resistance is natural and a barrier to growth. A helpful strategy is to break down the change into smaller, manageable steps. This makes the process less overwhelming and more tangible. Also, connect with your why. Remember why adapting to this change is essential to you and your growth. This can be a powerful motivator to push through resistance. While challenging, finding opportunities in life's transitions is ripe with potential. They are moments when you're naturally more open to new ideas and paths. Seize these moments to experiment and explore. You might discover passions or talents you never knew you had. Remember, some of the most beautiful chapters in our lives wouldn't exist without the transition that preceded them. Embracing change is an adventure in itself. It's about learning to dance in the rain, finding joy in the journey, and growing stronger with each step. As you become more comfortable with change, you'll see it not as a threat but as an invitation to grow, evolve, and become more resilient. And when you thought you'd got a handle on change, there's another twist in our journey. In the next chapter, we will dive into cultivating a growth mindset. Imagine approaching life's challenges, believing you can learn and grow from them. Sounds empowering, right? It is, and it's going to transform the way you tackle challenges. Stay tuned because our adventure is just heating up. With each chapter, you're not just reading, you're evolving, becoming more adaptable, resilient, and aligned with your true potential. Let's keep this momentum going, shall we? From Chapter 3, Growth becomes an outcome and a way of life. Chapter 3, Cultivating a Growth Mindset. You're doing great, and I'm thrilled you're here for the next leg of our journey. If embracing change was about learning to surf the waves, cultivating a growth mindset is about believing you can become an expert surfer with practice and perseverance. It's a mindset shift that changes "I can't" into "I can't yet." A growth mindset, a term coined by psychologist Carol Dweck, is the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed over time. This mindset fuels our resilience and empowers us to view challenges as opportunities for growth. Let's unpack how we can nurture this transformative mindset. Understanding the growth versus fixed mindset. A fixed mindset holds that our abilities are static, you have it, or you don't. Mentality. In contrast, a growth mindset thrives on challenge and sees failure not as evidence of unintelligence but as a springboard for growth. Recognizing these differences is the first step toward cultivating a growth mindset. Strategies for developing a growth mindset. Embrace challenges. When faced with a difficult task, view it as an opportunity to improve. Learn from criticism. Instead of taking feedback personally, use it as a tool for learning. And celebrate the success of others. Instead of feeling threatened, see success as evidence that growth is possible. The impact of a growth mindset on personal evolution. Adopting a growth mindset can profoundly impact your personal and professional life. It encourages resilience, fuels creativity, and fosters a love for learning. With a growth mindset, obstacles become lessons, and effort becomes the path to mastery. The exciting part is that we see the world differently as we adopt this mindset. Challenges are no longer roadblocks but invitations to become stronger, smarter, and more resilient. And failure? It is merely a stepping stone on the path to greatness. But what about those times when obstacles seem too big to overcome? What about the barriers that stand in the way of our goals? Ah, my friend, that's where our journey takes an intriguing turn. In the next chapter, we'll dive into breaking through barriers. We'll explore how to identify, confront, and overcome the obstacles that threaten to derail our progress. So, as we wrap up this chapter, remember that cultivating a growth mindset is a journey, not a destination. It's a continual process of learning, failing, and growing. Stay curious, stay resilient, and most importantly, stay open to the endless possibilities of growth. Ready to tackle those barriers head on? I thought so. Let's move together into a world where obstacles don't block our path, they pave it. See you in Chapter 4, where we become barrier breakers extraordinaire. Chapter 4, Breaking Through Barriers. You're doing incredibly well on this journey of personal evolution. As we progress, we will tackle a topic crucial for growth: overcoming obstacles. Think of yourself as a skilled navigator, steering through the waters of challenge and change. Sometimes the seas are smooth, and others are stormy. But with the right mindset and tools, you can navigate through anything. Obstacles come in many forms: internal barriers like fear and self-doubt, and external barriers like criticism or lack of resources. Recognizing these obstacles is the first step to overcoming them. Ready to dive in? Identifying and overcoming personal barriers. Our inner critic can be one of the most significant barriers to growth. It whispers doubts and fears, holding us from taking risks or trying new things. To overcome this, start by acknowledging these thoughts without judgment. Then, challenge them. Replace "I can't" with "I can learn." Remember, your thoughts do not define you, and you can change them. Strategies for dealing with external obstacles. External barriers often seem beyond our control, but we can always control how we respond to them. Are they facing criticism? Use it as feedback for growth. Are they lacking resources? Get creative and look for alternative paths. Constraints can inspire creativity. Sometimes, the most innovative solutions come from working within limitations. Building resilience in the face of challenges. Resilience is like a muscle, it strengthens with use. Each time you face a challenge and push through, you're building resilience. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small. And when you face setbacks, view them as opportunities to learn and grow. Resilience isn't about never falling, it's about getting back up every time. Overcoming barriers is more than just a step in your journey, it's a testament to your strength and resilience. With every obstacle you overcome, you're proving to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. Now, what's next on our path as we turn the page on overcoming obstacles? Goal setting. The next chapter will explore how setting and achieving goals can transform your dreams into realities. Goals give us direction, motivation, and a sense of accomplishment. They are the milestones on our journey of personal growth. So, as we close this chapter, remember that every barrier you face is an opportunity to grow stronger. Embrace these challenges, for they are the stepping stones to your success. Are you ready to turn those dreams into goals and those goals into achievements? I thought so. Let's journey to Chapter 5, where we'll discover the art of setting and achieving goals. Together, we'll learn how to map out our dreams and take actionable steps toward making them a reality. Chapter 5, Setting and Achieving Goals. As we journey on this path of personal evolution, we've arrived at a vital landmark: the art of setting and achieving goals. Goals are like the signposts of our journey, guiding us toward our ultimate destination. They give our efforts direction and meaning, transforming the abstract into the tangible. Let's explore how to set goals that inspire us and propel us forward. Crafting goals that resonate with your core values. The most potent goals align with who you are at your core. Start by reflecting on your values and what truly matters to you. Do you value creativity, connection, achievement, or perhaps learning? By aligning your goals with your core values, you ensure that your journey is not just about reaching a destination but finding fulfillment. Strategies for breaking down goals into actionable steps. Big goals can feel overwhelming, like staring up at a mountain you're about to climb. The key is to break them down into smaller, manageable steps. Want to write a book? Start by writing a page a day and looking to run a marathon. Begin with short, consistent runs. Each small step brings you closer to your larger goal, making the journey more manageable and less daunting. The role of accountability and reflection in achieving goals. Sharing your goals with a friend, family member, or mentor can significantly increase your chances of success. Accountability partners can offer encouragement, feedback, and a gentle nudge when needed. Equally important is the role of reflection. Regularly reflecting on your progress helps you adjust your approach, celebrate your successes, and learn from setbacks. Setting goals is the first step. Achieving them requires commitment, flexibility, and persistence. Remember, the path to reaching your goals is rarely a straight line. There will be detours and obstacles, but each challenge is an opportunity for growth and learning. Now, what comes after setting and working toward your goals? Maintaining motivation and momentum, of course. It's one thing to set a goal, it's another to stay the course, especially when the initial excitement wanes or when faced with challenges. As we wrap up this chapter, take a moment to reflect on the goals you want to set for yourself. Imagine achieving these goals, not just the result but the person you will become. In the next chapter, we'll dive into maintaining motivation and momentum. We'll explore strategies to keep you inspired, focused, and on track, even when the going gets tough. Remember, the journey of personal growth is not just about reaching a destination, it's about who you become along the way. Are you ready to keep that fire of motivation burning bright? I thought so. Let's move on to Chapter 6, where we'll discover the secrets to sustaining your drive and consistently progressing toward your dreams. Chapter 6: Maintaining Motivation and Momentum. By now, you've set your sights on what you want to achieve, broken down your goals into actionable steps, and started on your path. But, as we all know, the journey isn't always easy. There will be days when your motivation is as high as the sky and others when it's hiding in the deepest ocean trenches. That's perfectly normal, but it's also why maintaining motivation and momentum is crucial for long-term success. Let's explore how to keep that fire burning, even on rainy days. Techniques for sustaining motivation over time. One of the keys to sustaining motivation is remembering your why. Why did you set these goals in the first place? What's the deeper purpose driving you? Revisiting your why can reignite your passion, especially during tough times. Another technique is to set small, achievable milestones along the way to your bigger goal. Celebrating these mini victories provides a sense of progress and accomplishment, fueling your desire to keep pushing forward. How to regain momentum after a setback. Setbacks are a natural part of any journey. The key to bouncing back is not to let them derail you completely. Instead, see setbacks as feedback, not failure. Analyze what went wrong and why. What can you learn from this? Then, adjust your plan and take that next step forward, however small. Remember, progress is progress, no matter the pace. Celebrating small wins as a strategy for long-term success. It's easy to overlook the small wins when you're focused on a big goal, but these wins are the heartbeat of your journey. They keep you energized and motivated. So, make it a habit to celebrate them. Whether treating yourself to a nice meal, sharing your progress with a friend, or simply taking a moment to acknowledge your effort and progress, every celebration reinforces your commitment to your journey. Maintaining motivation and momentum is like tending to a garden. It requires regular attention, care, and sometimes, a bit of pruning and adjusting. But the rewards, blooming flowers and fruits, are well worth the effort. As we wrap up this chapter, reflect on the strategies that resonate most with you. How can you incorporate them into your daily routine to strengthen your motivation and momentum? But wait, there's more to this journey. The next chapter will explore embracing failure as a stepping stone. Yes, you read that right. Failure is not a pitfall but a powerful tool for growth and learning. Intrigued? Stay tuned because together, we will transform how you view setbacks, turning every failure into a launchpad for success. Ready to flip the script on failure? Let's dive into Chapter 7, where we'll uncover the beauty and strength in every stumble and fall. Chapter 7: Embracing Failure as a Stepping Stone. If there's one thing more certain than change on this journey of personal growth, it's encountering failure. Yes, the F word that many of us fear. But what if I told you that failure is not the villain in our story? Instead, it's a wise teacher, a guiding light, and a stepping stone to greater heights. In this chapter, we will flip the script on failure, transforming it from a source of fear to a catalyst for growth. Reframing failure as a growth opportunity. The first step in embracing failure is to change how we think about it. Instead of seeing failure as a setback or a mark against our worth, we can view it as invaluable feedback. Failure teaches us what doesn't work, sharpening our focus on what might work next time. It's a necessary detour on the path to success, providing lessons that success could never teach. Learning from failure, actionable insights. Every failure comes with lessons, but only if we listen. After a setback, take some time to reflect. What went wrong? What could you do differently next time? This reflection turns the experience of failure into a learning opportunity, equipping you with knowledge and strategies to improve. Building resilience through facing setbacks. Embracing failure also means building resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks more robust than before. Resilience is forged in the fires of challenges and failures. Each time you pick yourself up after falling, you're not just recovering, you're growing more robust, adaptable, and resilient. Failure is an integral part of any meaningful journey. It tests our determination, refines our strategies, and most importantly, reinforces our capacity to overcome. The path to achieving our dreams is paved with failures, each a stepping stone to more significant achievements. As we conclude this chapter, I invite you to reflect on your own experiences with failure. How have they shaped you? What have they taught you? And how can you approach future setbacks with a growth and learning mindset? Looking ahead, our journey takes us to the nurturing grounds of positive relationships. In the next chapter, we'll explore the power of positive relationships in supporting our personal growth because no one achieves greatness in isolation. The connections we forge and the support we give and receive genuinely propel us forward. So, are you ready to continue our journey, embracing failure as a friend and stepping into positive relationships? Let's move forward to Chapter 8, where we'll discover how surrounding ourselves with positivity can amplify our growth and resilience. Join me, and let's continue to evolve together. Chapter 8: The Power of Positive Relationships. We explore the vital role of positive relationships in our journey of personal evolution. Just as plants thrive in the right environment, so do we grow and flourish when surrounded by supportive, positive people. Our relationships can serve as a mirror, reflecting our strengths and areas for growth and providing encouragement and support as we navigate the ups and downs of life. Let's dive into how fostering positive relationships can amplify our growth and how we can nurture these connections to support our journey. Identifying and fostering supportive relationships. The first step is to determine the relationships in your life that uplift and inspire you. These people encourage you to be your best self, offer support without judgment, and celebrate your successes as if they were theirs. Once identified, it's essential to nurture these relationships actively. Spend quality time together, express gratitude for their support, and be there for them just as they are for you. The role of mentorship and community in personal growth. Mentorship can be compelling in personal development. A mentor who navigates your path can offer invaluable guidance, insights, and encouragement. Likewise, being part of a community of like-minded individuals provides a sense of belonging and support. Whether it's a formal mentorship arrangement or a more casual relationship, seek out individuals whose qualities and achievements inspire you. Consider joining groups or communities to share experiences, challenges, and successes. Setting healthy boundaries in relationships. While relationships can be a source of strength and support, establishing healthy boundaries is also essential. This means knowing how much to give and when to step back, ensuring that your relationships are reciprocal and not draining. It's okay to say no, to ask for space, or to distance yourself from toxic relationships that undermine your growth. Setting boundaries is an act of self-care and respect, both for yourself and for others in your life. Positive relationships are the scaffolding that supports us as we build ourselves and our lives. They provide encouragement, insight, and even constructive feedback that challenges us to grow. As we move through life's challenges, these relationships can be a source of resilience, reminding us of our strengths and potential. As we close this chapter on the power of positive relationships, take a moment to appreciate the people who have been part of your journey thus far. How can you further nurture these relationships? And how can you be a positive force in the lives of others? Looking forward, our journey of personal growth takes us into the realm of stepping outside our comfort zones. The next chapter will explore how expanding our comfort zones can lead to unprecedented growth and transformation. Ready to stretch your limits and discover what lies beyond? Join me in Chapter 9, where we'll dive into the exhilarating process of pushing our boundaries and embracing new challenges. Let's grow together, surrounded by the positive forces that propel us forward. Chapter 9: Expanding Your Comfort Zone. We're about to step out of our comfort zones and into a world of growth and discovery. Imagine your comfort zone as a cozy little bubble. It's familiar, safe, and, well, comfortable. But just outside that bubble lies the vast expanse of the unknown, filled with potential, learning, and experiences that can transform us. This chapter is about why and how to gently stretch that bubble, expanding our comfort zones to embrace the growth that awaits us. Strategies for stepping out of your comfort zone. One of the most effective ways to grow your comfort zone is to start small. You don't need to leap out of a plane, unless that's your thing. Sometimes, even striking up a conversation with a stranger or trying a new activity can be a step out of your comfort zone. The key is to take small, manageable steps that gradually stretch your boundaries without overwhelming you. Embracing discomfort as a growth tool. Discomfort is often a sign that we're learning something new. It's the feeling of our boundaries being gently stretched. Learn to embrace this discomfort, recognizing it as a harbinger of growth. Reflect on your discomfort and ask yourself what it can teach you. This mindset shift can turn uncomfortable situations into valuable learning opportunities. The benefits of new experiences for personal development. New experiences, even those that seem minor, can profoundly impact our personal development. They expose us to different perspectives, challenge preconceived notions, and build resilience. Every new experience is an opportunity to learn about the world and ourselves, fostering a sense of curiosity and wonder that fuels continuous growth. Expanding your comfort zone is not about recklessness or unnecessary risk. It's about conscious, intentional growth. It's about deciding you are not content to remain stagnant and are curious about what lies beyond the familiar. As we wrap up this chapter on expanding our comfort zones, I encourage you to take a moment to reflect on the boundaries of your comfort zone. What small step can you take today to stretch those boundaries? Remember, growth is not a sudden leap into the unknown but a series of small, deliberate steps out of the familiar. Looking ahead, our journey moves towards continuous learning and curiosity. In the next chapter, we'll explore the importance of adopting a mindset of lifelong learning and how this mindset can fuel our personal and professional growth. Ready to ignite your curiosity and become a lifelong learner? Join me in Chapter 10, where we'll discover the endless joys and benefits of embracing continuous learning. Let's keep pushing our boundaries together. Chapter 10, The Lifelong Learner. We dive into the enriching world of continuous learning and curiosity. If there's one trait that distinguishes those who grow continuously throughout their lives, it's a relentless pursuit of knowledge. Lifelong learning isn't just about formal education, it's about fostering a mindset that thrives on exploration, curiosity, and the joy of discovering something new. Let's explore how you can ignite this flame and keep it burning brightly on your journey of personal evolution. Cultivating curiosity and a love of learning. Curiosity is the spark that ignites our desire to learn more about the world and ourselves. Cultivate it by allowing yourself to wonder, ask questions, and explore subjects that fascinate you, even if they seem unrelated to your immediate goals. This broadens your perspective and can lead to unexpected insights and opportunities. Practical tips for incorporating learning into daily life. Integrating learning into your daily routine can be more straightforward. It could be as easy as listening to a podcast on a topic you know nothing about, reading articles from diverse fields, or joining a workshop or class that interests you. The key is making learning a habit that you look forward to daily. How continuous learning fuels personal and professional growth. Continuous learning keeps you adaptable in a rapidly changing world. It enhances problem-solving skills, fosters creativity, and opens new personal and professional advancement pathways. By committing to lifelong learning, you invest in your most valuable asset, yourself. Embracing the identity of a lifelong learner means viewing every experience, whether success or setback, as an opportunity to gain new insights. It's about maintaining a sense of wonder and curiosity about the world, which keeps you engaged and motivated. As we conclude this chapter, I encourage you to reflect on your learning journey. What are you curious about? How can you incorporate more learning opportunities into your life? Remember, the world is fascinating, full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered by those eager to learn. Next, we'll explore the importance of self-care in our journey of personal growth. In Chapter 11, we delve into how taking care of ourselves physically, emotionally, and mentally is not just an act of kindness but a foundation for sustained growth and happiness. Ready to learn how to nurture yourself on this journey? Join me in the next chapter, where we'll discover the transformative power of self-care. Let's continue to grow in knowledge, wisdom, and well-being. Chapter 11: The Importance of Self-Care. We focus on self-care, a crucial yet often overlooked aspect of personal growth. In our quest for improvement and achievement, it's easy to push ourselves to the brink, forgetting that nurturing our well-being is essential for sustained growth. Self-care is not selfish. It's the foundation upon which our resilience, productivity, and happiness are built. Let's explore the multifaceted world of self-care and how it can transform your journey of personal evolution and your overall quality of life. Understanding the different dimensions of self-care encompasses physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Physical self-care includes activities that improve your physical health, like exercise, nutrition, and rest. Emotional self-care involves managing stress, expressing emotions healthily, and cultivating self-compassion. Mental self-care is about stimulating your mind, setting healthy boundaries, and seeking balance. Integrating practices from these areas into your life can lead to a more balanced and fulfilling existence. Strategies for integrating self-care into a busy life. Incorporating self-care into a busy schedule can seem daunting, but it's about making small, intentional choices. Start with simple habits, like taking short breaks to stretch or breathe deeply, prioritizing sleep, and setting aside time each week for activities that replenish you. Remember, self-care doesn't have to be time-consuming or expensive. It's about finding what works for you and making it a non-negotiable part of your routine. The impact of self-care on resilience and personal growth. Regular self-care practices strengthen your resilience by equipping you to handle stress and setbacks more effectively. They ensure you're operating from a place of strength, enabling you to tackle challenges with clarity and confidence. By caring for yourself, you're better prepared to pursue your goals, overcome obstacles, and continue on your path of personal growth. As we wrap up this chapter, consider how you can incorporate more self-care into your life. What small steps can you take today to nurture your well-being? Remember, taking care of yourself isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Your journey of personal growth is a marathon, not a sprint, and self-care is the fuel that keeps you moving forward, energized, and focused. Looking ahead, we venture into giving back in Chapter 12. We'll explore how extending kindness and support to others enriches their lives and enhances our personal growth, creating a virtuous cycle of giving and growing. Ready to discover how giving back can be a powerful tool for your development? Join me in the next chapter, where we'll unlock the transformative power of generosity and community. Let's continue on this journey, caring for ourselves and others as we grow together. Chapter 12: Giving Back, the Cycle of Growth. As we explore personal growth, we arrive at a profoundly impactful stage: giving back. Chapter 12 delves into the enriching practice of contributing to the community and the world. It's a beautiful truth that in giving, we receive and grow in ways we might never have anticipated. This chapter uncovers the transformative power of generosity, showing how giving back benefits those on the receiving end and enhances our journey of self-discovery and growth. The benefits of giving back to the community. Engaging in giving and service leads to a deep sense of fulfillment and purpose. Studies have shown that helping others can boost our mood, improve our health, and even lengthen our lifespan. Beyond the personal benefits, giving back can strengthen communities, create bonds of solidarity, and foster an environment where support and kindness prevail. Finding opportunities to contribute that align with your values. One of the keys to meaningful giving is to align your efforts with your values and passions. Whether it's environmental conservation, education, or health care, finding a cause that resonates with you can make your contributions feel even more rewarding. This alignment not only maximizes the impact of your efforts but also ensures that the work is sustainable and enjoyable for you. How giving back enhances personal growth and fulfillment. Giving back introduces us to new perspectives and challenges, pushing us out of our comfort zones and promoting personal growth. It can teach us gratitude, empathy, and the value of community. Furthermore, giving can illuminate our strengths and areas for development, often revealing passions and purposes we were previously unaware of. As we conclude this chapter, reflect on how you can begin or continue giving back to your community. Consider how these acts of service can catalyze your growth, creating a cycle of giving and receiving that benefits all involved. Looking forward, we turn our attention inward in Chapter 13, focusing on the power of reflection. This next chapter will guide us through reflecting on our journey, celebrating our progress, and setting our sights on future goals. Reflection is a critical component of growth, allowing us to appreciate how far we've come and to chart a course for where we wish to go next. Join me in Chapter 13, where we'll explore the reflective practices that can enhance our understanding of ourselves and our paths ready to reflect, celebrate, and dream anew. Let's move forward, carrying the lessons of generosity and community with us as we grow and evolve. Chapter 13, Reflecting on Your Journey. As we draw near to the culmination of our exploration into personal evolution, Chapter 13 invites us into a space of reflection. This process isn't just about looking back, it's about understanding where we've been, appreciating where we are, and envisioning where we want to go. Reflection is the lens through which we can observe our journey with clarity and gratitude, recognize our growth, and recalibrate our path forward. The role of reflection in personal development. Regular reflection allows us to pause and take stock of our experiences, our reactions to those experiences, and lessons learned. This practice can reveal patterns in our behavior, illuminate our strengths and areas for improvement, and help us understand the impact of our actions on ourselves and others. We gain insights that inform our future choices and actions through reflection, aligning us with our core values and goals. Techniques for meaningful self-reflection. There are many ways to engage in self-reflection, and finding the method that resonates with you is critical. Journaling is a powerful tool for many, providing a space to express thoughts and feelings uncensored. Others may find meditation, walking in nature, or engaging in creative activities like drawing or writing poetry conducive to reflection. Setting aside time for these practices can help integrate reflection into your daily routine. Using reflection to set future goals and directions. Reflection offers insights into our past and present and helps us clarify our future direction. Understanding what has brought us joy, fulfillment, and growth allows us to set goals more aligned with our true selves. Reflection also allows us to recognize achievements we may have overlooked, reinforcing our confidence and motivation to pursue future aspirations. As we close this chapter on reflection, take a moment to consider the journey you've embarked on. What have been the pivotal moments of growth for you? What lessons have emerged from your experiences? And how do these insights shape your vision for the future? Looking ahead, we step into the final chapter of our journey together. The last chapter, Embracing Continuous Evolution, is about embracing the mindset of ongoing growth and development. It's a commitment to continually evolve, adapt, and thrive, no matter what life throws our way. Join me in Chapter 14 as we wrap up our exploration with a look toward the infinite potential of the future. Ready to commit to a lifetime of learning, growth, and evolution? Let's take this final step together, with hearts open to the endless possibilities that await. Chapter 14, Forward Ever, Embracing Continuous Evolution. Here we are at the threshold of our journey's end in the resilience path, cultivating strength for personal evolution. But, as you've likely realized, every end is merely the beginning of something new. Chapter 14 isn't a conclusion, it's an invitation to embrace continuous evolution as your lifelong journey. It's about recognizing that personal growth doesn't have a finish line. Instead, it's an endless horizon, ever expanding and full of potential. Embracing the mindset of continuous evolution. To truly embrace continuous evolution, we must adopt a mindset that is open, curious, and resilient. It's about seeing every day as an opportunity to learn something new, to expand our understanding, and to become a slightly better version of ourselves. This mindset isn't fixed but grows and adapts with us, fueled by our experiences and reflections. Strategies for staying adaptable and open to growth. Staying adaptable requires us to remain flexible in the face of change, let go of what no longer serves us, and embrace the unknown confidently. Cultivating mindfulness can help us stay present and responsive to life's fluctuations. Additionally, maintaining a diverse and supportive community around us ensures we have the encouragement and feedback necessary for adaptation and growth. Setting the stage for your next growth phase. Setting intentions that align with our evolving selves is essential as we look to the future. What areas of your life are calling for exploration or change? How can you design your life to include more of what fills you with passion and purpose? Setting intentions allows us to navigate our journey with direction and openness, ready to embrace the lessons and opportunities that lie ahead. As we wrap up this final chapter, I invite you to reflect on the journey you've embarked upon. From cultivating self-awareness to embracing continuous evolution, each step has prepared you for the endless journey of personal growth. Remember, the path doesn't end here, it simply stretches into new and unexplored territories. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through these pages. As we part ways, know that the journey of personal evolution is uniquely yours, filled with infinite possibilities and opportunities for growth. Carry forward the lessons learned, the strength gained, and the resilience cultivated. May your path be ever illuminated by curiosity, courage, and an unyielding commitment to evolution. Here's to the next chapter in your extraordinary journey. Forward ever, backward never. Let's continue to grow, evolve, and thrive together. Thank you for listening. Subscribe and comment for more videos like this.